2025 seems to be shaping up to be the year for World of Warcraft private servers, with a bunch of really good new releases and real big hype realms coming out from very well-known projects, including Tauri Legion, and it is coming in 2025. But before that, let me thank the video sponsor gtopbutton.com. They support this channel, and it is a website where you can search for World of Warcraft private servers and where the actual players of this game voted for their favorites. Visit the website, check them out, and let's find out what's going on with this Tauri Legion. So we've just gotten this recent news on the Christmas Eve. Tauri Legion is coming in Q1 2025. That means it's either January, February, March. One of these 3 months, realistically probably like February, March, because if it was January, I would expect the exact release date at this point. But this will only be World of the Draenor content. That means we will have the class design of Legion. The classes will be played like they would be on Legion, but you will not be able to progress over level 100, and you will not be able to visit Legion zones, Legion dungeons, and so on. The rest of the content will be coming in the second or the third quarter, meaning it's gonna be between April, May, June, July, August, September. So I would say realistically, on average, like 3-4 months after we get the release of Worlds of Draenor pre-patch. So there's going to be enough time to enjoy Worlds of Draenor on Tauri for a little bit, and then we'll progress to the Legion expansion with everything included. There's a little more details and info about the upcoming Tauri Legion and also what's going on with Tauri right now. If you'd like to play on Tauri now and maybe level up your character to level 90 to be ready for the Worlds of Draenor content, it is possible. The server reaches up to around 800 players at peak every evening. It's not super active, it's not completely dead. There's still some battlegrounds going on at max level in the evenings. Not many arenas, some guild run raids here and there, and a few random dungeons. Leveling through dungeons isn't really advised because there's not enough people leveling, so you will have to go quest. And I'm expecting the Legion to be extremely popular on Tauri. Easily 4,000 to 5,000 players at launch is my prediction. However, I'm pretty concerned about what's going to happen to Legion on Tauri once Stormforge Legion releases, which should be about a year from now, maybe a little bit over a year. Talked about that in a previous video, you can check it out on the channel. That's my only concern. I'm afraid Stormforge's Legion will kill Tauri's Legion eventually, because people just want to jump on the new fresh. We'll see what happens. Super hyped for Tauri Legion, but that's not the only one we're waiting for. And since I've already talked about Legion on Stormforge in a separate video, I will link it probably somewhere up here. You can go watch it. Just know that 2026 will be the year of Legion on Stormforge, and it's probably essentially going to be a very similar experience to what we're going to be experiencing in 2025 with Tauri Legion. Another one on the list is Whitemane, the private server that was a big surprise of 2023, in a good way. They are now working on a fresh Cataclysm realm with a lot of quality of life features, custom features it seems like. We don't have much detail on what the realm will be exactly like, but it's not going to be the regular Cataclysm as you're used to, not close to Blizz-like, but with a bunch of surprises. Probably coming out in the first half of 2025 would be my assumption, but we still have to wait for the release date to be officially announced. And also their Mists of Pandaria, they've been vocal about preparing Mists of Pandaria expansion on Whitemane. When that is going to happen, I have no idea. Not anytime soon. Maybe end of the year, earliest. Maybe 2026. We'll have to wait for that one. But that might be the go-to Mists of Pandaria. And as always, I'm expecting Firestorm to progress to the latest expansion. Like the actual latest expansion, The War Within. Since every 2 years, couple of months after it is released on the official servers, Firestorm always comes out with the newest expansion. Currently they're on Dragonflight with their Valdrakken realm, which is hugely popular. Nowadays reaching up to around 4,000 to 5,000 players at peak in the evenings. And I'm expecting The War Within to drop probably early summer 2025 realistically. Not really a big hype private server, but one that's been pretty solid over the years. Now mostly dead, unfortunately. There's still a few players playing on it, but the peak is like a couple hundred at best on their Mists of Pandaria. Cataclysm realm is not really populated anymore, but TwinStar is probably also going to be releasing a fresh Cataclysm realm, likely towards the start of 2025, which is going to be a solid Cataclysm experience. Not too overhyped, not super popular, don't expect big population there, but it's always a solid, well-scripted server. Also made a separate video about this. Ascension has 2 realms coming out this year. 2 new fresh realms, one of them being Bronzebeard, that will progress through expansion starting with Classic Plus into TBC and Wrath of Lich King all be custom, but it is no longer classless, so you will be playing with the original 9 classes on this realm. The long-awaited Conquest of Azeroth is also happening in 2025 finally. Conquest of Azeroth is the one with a number of custom classes and specs that you can play, including things like Reaper, Tinker, Cultist, Necromancer, and many more. It's been in the closed alpha state forever now, but now finally 2025 will be the live launch for everyone. And Ascension will also progress from TBC to Wrath of Lich King, which was in preparation for a long time too. So big things happening for Ascension this year. I mean, this upcoming year. It's still 2024. WoW Circle is still one of the biggest World of Warcraft private servers and has been over the years, especially for the Russian players. But there was a fresh launch of BFA server only a few days ago. I haven't visited that one and I probably won't. But if you're interested in playing one of the newer expansions on a private server, this could be a pretty good pick. There's a few thousands of players online according to their website, so it should be fairly popular. Will it have longevity? Can't guarantee that. It's at ×5 experience rates. If there's someone watching this video that has played BFA and WoW Circle, let us know your thoughts, how you like it, what's good and bad about it. As I said, I will probably not joining in there, but it could be a really good private server that you might want to try at the end of 2024 and 2025. And finally, Warmane Onyxia, the progressive realm that is currently on TBC, will progress to Wrath of Lich King sometime in the second half of 2025, so that will be a huge World of Warcraft private server realm. It will not be fresh because it progresses from vanilla, currently TBC, and this year Wrath of Lich King, so most people won't start fresh but will have their existing characters on the realm already. But you can expect there to be 12,000 players at the launch and many thousands of players every single day after. So if Wrath of Lich King is something you're into, this will be a really good option. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching the video. Check out the video, sponsor gtabunner.com. Tell me which World of Warcraft private servers are you most hyped about in 2025. There's been a lot of surprises and a lot of servers that I'm really gonna be playing a lot of. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. And see you in World of Warcraft, of course.